Hey everyone, Ultimate here. So I only just realized while I'm editing this that I didn't introduce my new look. So I now have a series of drawings or emotions that I will use when I'm not physically doing something, so it's not boring to look at when I'm talking about something. I know that it's been done before, it's certainly not original, but I'm not sure what else I could do that would make it more interesting to watch, not just listen. So for now, this is what I'm going to do. I just wanted to try out this new style and enjoy the video. Hey everyone, Ultimate here. Welcome to Art Tips with Ultimate. Now, I am not saying that I am in any way qualified to talk about art as if it were my profession or anything, but I have some things that I have found to be very helpful to me along the way. So let's get started. The first thing I would advise is to always sketch out what you're doing first. It can be fun to just make a quick sketch with a pen or something, but then you can't really erase it, and if you're trying to do an actual finished drawing, then you would definitely want to sketch it out. Even if you're doing it online, you still want to do a couple layers before you do the actual finished product. It's just better because you can sketch out and plan out what you want it to look like before you actually do it. The next tip would be to try a lot of different things. A lot of different art supplies is actually really beneficial. I have tried a lot of different things, from charcoal to oil pastels. I haven't tried everything, and I actually don't really make a point of it, but I used to try a lot of different things, and it was actually very helpful because I figured out not only what I did like, but really what I didn't like using. And using that, you can hone down what you really prefer to use and mix together the things that you like to create something better, if that makes sense. The next thing that I would like to talk about is draw things that you love. Yes, it is very beneficial to draw things that you do not like, because it can help you get better at it. Even if you don't like doing it, it is probably good to do it anyway because you will get better at it. I really dislike drawing humans. Dragons are all I draw, and cats sometimes, but never humans. I just don't like it. But when I had art classes, my art teacher would make me draw humans because he knew that even though I did not like it, I actually got better at art through doing something I didn't like and grew. However, it is perfectly okay to draw what you love after the fact, because one of the most important things that I've noticed is that when I force myself to draw something because someone else wants me to, or I should, I don't like it anymore. It actually ruins drawing for me, which might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it's still, that's what it felt like. And although it's important to draw what you don't like to do in order to grow, it's also important to, in the breaks, draw what you love, because that will, if that's what makes you happy, then draw it. The next thing I would like to talk about is actually one of the most important things that I've learned, and something that I tell people about a lot, is that if someone is better than you, figure out why. Which sounds a little bit weird, but it's actually pretty simple. Say you're baking something, and you're using a recipe, and you bake it, and what comes out is yummy, and then someone takes the same recipe, adds something of their own, and then theirs is better. You have a couple choices, and you could burst into tears because theirs was better than yours. You could walk away and say, oh, well, theirs is better, no point in trying anymore. Or you could look at their recipe and see what they did differently that makes theirs better. And then the next time that you make yours, you can use that technique in yours to make it better. I would encourage you guys to do the very same thing. And I would also say, don't stop just because you don't like your art. I would say that that is also very important because you can enjoy art and keep doing it, but if you stop whenever you don't like what you've just done, you're not really going to get anywhere when you quit before you even stop to think about what you did wrong. I have a thing where I am a perfectionist. And so whenever a detail is out of place, I will furiously struggle to fix that detail. And sometimes that can be good because you can see what is wrong with your drawing and fix it. But it can also be very bad because you may become obsessed with your art and saying that you in fact are not good, or your art or all of your art is not good because you messed up that one drawing. I will say to that, just don't stop drawing because you messed up one thing or you didn't do this quite right or this detail is out of place, because in the grand scheme of things it really doesn't matter because you can always keep drawing another time and get it right next time. Final tip, of course this is kind of cliche, but practice. That is one of the most annoying answers I know that people have given me when I ask them. And I know that it is frustrating, but I gotta say it's really true. The only reason that I've gotten this far was because I was doing this stuff over and over and over and over again to the point of actually having nothing else to draw because I was drawing so much. Say you have a manual on fixing a car. Do you get better at fixing that car by reading the manual and then doing nothing? Or do you get better at it by actually fixing the car? I mean, it's a weird metaphor, but that's kind of what it feels like. So that's my last tip, is practice. I hope these tips were helpful. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you find helpful when you're drawing? What kind of videos would you like next? And would you like a part 2? That's all for now. Ultimate out.